What's up, everyone? I'm the Classic Rocker, and tonight we are back with some more Fortnite Chapter 7, Season 2. I'm going to hop into the pit before I get into Ranked Reload because I'm trying to chase this movement that I've been after for so long. And it may not look like it's close, but I feel that it's close. Because the concept that I'm trying to go for is I want to be able to point instantly or as fast as possible to the target and actually like be pretty close to being fully accurate with everything, right? I want to be able to instantly just flip or go from spot to spot, and it all has to revolve around this 115 smoothing window. Because if I can get that smoothing window right, see, if I get that smoothing window, or sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The smoothing window is going to stay at 115 tonight, right? But if I can get the thresholds to revolve around 115 the right way to where when I swing here, let me try to show you what I'm talking about here. When I swing, I want to be able to just follow and track wherever it's going, independent of everything else that I'm doing. So like, it's just like a, see, like that. I was able to hit that shot on the swing, right? So it's not quite all gyro and it's not quite all stick. It's just like a motion that just allows me to just flick to the spot that I'm trying to go. And that's what I'm chasing. You see, it's so close to being everything that I want because it's like I have this speed, and this speed. I've got all of them layered on top of each other, plus the sticks, because that was just gyro movement, right? So I'm going to spend a little bit tonight before I go into a match trying to get this threshold business set up correctly so that everything that I do is just split second fast. See, like that? You see how I was able to just kind of flip it like that? That's the kind of movement that I'm looking for, where when I'm in a pinch, I can trust that it's going to go straight to the spot, because that's what my body is naturally going to do when I'm in the middle of a fight and I'm trying to clutch. See? Okay, so I think this right here, I'm going to check hunting rifle real quick. But this is... Okay, that was good. That was actually mostly hip fire right there. I actually hit that. Okay, that's good. See, I want to be able to just on the flip be able to hit these shots, okay? And I think we may have just lucked out and got it right away before the night got too late. So let's try hunting rifle one more time. This is gonna be the test right here. Okay, all right, let's go into a match. I was able to hit that very cleanly, very easily. Let's go. I'm excited for tonight. I'm excited for tonight. I am super pumped. Tonight is going to be so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. All right. So now we're going to drop into reload, and we're going to try to do what we did in the pit, but do it in an actual match now. Because all of that movement there that I just did was pretty decent, but the real test is going to be against these players that are just super fast, and you just never know how that's going to turn up until you actually play them. Because you can play players that are slower and then it just doesn't quite translate once you get up against somebody fast. It's like all the movement you tried to set up just goes out the window. Because it's just a split second timing difference. So I just want to point. That's all I'm trying to do, is I want to be able to just focus on pointing. We're going to focus on pointing as quickly as possible. Okay, that's good. That is good. That is great. I really appreciate. Alright, here we go. Give me mobility. Okay, nobody looted this place. Good stuff. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, what weapon was this? No weapon? What? What kind of chest was that? How do you get a chest with no weapon? Oh, it's stuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't ADS, I forgot. Dummy. You dummy. Oh man, I almost got that. I almost got that. Okay. Focus on back left corner of the box. That's what I need to try and do. Back left corner of the box. Okay, that's good. Let's go back to this. It's a perfect match. That's good. on. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, what the heck, man? Bro, I just got worked by that gun. Oh. Nope. Not quite. Not quite. I feel like that's like the worst glide you can get out of a launch pad. Like, it just seems so short-lived. Just doesn't seem to make sense, man. That's okay. We don't have to make sense. And deal with it. See, it feels like it just is too short of a glide. I mean, I know I could push the button and make it go further by gliding sooner, but it just doesn't seem like it should go that fast. Yo, what's up, Refract? Good to see you, man. We're gonna go over the top tonight, bro. Going over the top. Going over the top. If I don't die right here. Don't die. Don't die. Oh. Okay. You know what, homie? That's a good question. That is a good question. That is a great question. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. If I knew the answer to that, I'd be in a different position. That's the best way I could put it. If I knew the answer to that question, I would be in a different position, for sure. But you know, we just got to do what we do, you know, and just keep on keeping on. That's just how we do it. There you go. That's how it all started, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get this movement worked out here. We're so close to getting it right. So let's go back to 67. Let's go 80. Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah. At this point, I don't care if anybody understands what I'm trying to do. I'm just on a mission to just get where I'm going and do what I set out to do in the beginning when nobody was watching, you know, because I have to stay true to what I am doing and not like try to turn this into a show before it's time, you know. I have to keep experimenting and trying to get this stuff right so that I can understand it. Then when all of that stuff, you know, unfolds, it'll just be like it's natural because I've just taken it to the face so much trying to understand it, you know. So I'm like literally on the verge of making probably one of the biggest discoveries I've ever made, man. Because this concept of continuous tracking and insta-point and just being able to flip to the spot. See, even in just long range like that, like I was able to just hit that crazy clip. Oh, wouldn't that have been the craziest gyro clip of all time if I actually hit that shot, bro? I would have lost my mind, man. That would have literally been like the beginning of like mass. Oh, you got to be kidding. Mass adoption right there. Okay, let's go to zone. This is stupid. You know, because sometimes I put pressure on myself unduly, and it just makes me play worse. And so tonight, I'm just saying out loud so that I can give myself permission to just do what I've been trying to do, regardless of who's watching, and just try my best to get the movement right. Because when I get locked into just like trying to perform or like do it good, then it just makes it not enjoyable for me. And then it also just makes it to where like I don't really understand fully what I'm trying to do or what kind of movement I'm going for. And so I just have to kind of pretend like it's just me. That's how it's gonna go faster, is if I can just pretend like I'm just doing this by myself and not having anybody watch and want me to win. I know, man. They would have been the beginning of the Gyronians for sure. But again, I'm just saying this out loud so that I can give myself permission to just chill and not worry about any of that. Because that's what happens sometimes to me is I want to do good so that you guys can have a good time watching me, but it's not going to help what I'm trying to do. Oh, I got confused where he was at right there, bro. What the heck? For some reason, I thought that he was like above me. I don't know why I thought he was above me. He was below me. Because right now, at this angle that I'm playing with at 80 to 1, it has this insta centering that like no matter what position I'm in, I can get it to the center. And so I'm kind of playing with this idea right now that if I can get it to the center quick, then maybe I can like get my flips and everything that I'm trying to do in the right spot. If I can get the right speeds. Because again, it's like this speed, and this speed, plus this speed with the stick, this speed, and this speed. It's all combined together. It's all connected, man. Yeah. Or even if it's not better gameplay, it's better information that I learn, right? Because I need to understand, okay, this is bad movement, this is good movement. Oh, dang it. All he had to do is just follow me. Okay. All right. So let's go back into the pit now. Now that I got some information about how I didn't like some of the things that it was doing, now I'm going to go into the pit and try to work it out. And I'm just going to be bouncing back and forth until I can understand how these gyro windows need to fit together. Because that's what these things are. That's why I'm calling this series Gyro Windows, because you have these little tiny windows and you've got these big windows that you're trying to set up, and it's like moving the whole entire frame. Like it's like this is your stick, right? Here, it's better if I do it like this. So this is the stick movement, right? It can go anywhere inside this frame. And when you move the gyro, you're moving the whole frame. And when you move the stick, you're moving it inside the frame. And that's kind of the concept that I'm trying to promote with this in terms of how to think about it, because it feels more intuitive to play that way when you just use it like a regular controller, right? But when you understand that it's like having a piece of paper that you're writing on, and when you move the gyro, you're moving the piece of paper. And when you're using the stick, you're using the pen. That's the difference, right? And so that's what I'm trying to go for. And I'm just going to bounce back and forth until I can get that movement worked out, because I'm so close to getting it. Yo, what's up, Anzu? It's good to see you, homie. We're going over the top tonight. I'm telling you, man. We're about to do some crazy stuff. I know it's been rough. It may even be rough tonight, but I'm just going to keep plowing through it, because I'm about to do one of the biggest discoveries that I've ever made with this. So I'm feeling it coming on tonight. Let's get that nipple out of here. Looks like I drew a nipple on the screen or something, man. What the heck? All right, here we go. So let's bump this. Let's go 68. I just want to try to point as fast as I can. That's what I'm going for. So I don't think I just point as fast as I can. Okay, so that was almost good, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just made that beat yesterday. I call it Over the Top, because that's what we're about to do, bro. We're about to go over the top, man. Okay, so I like the way this is spinning right here at 67, I think is what I have it at, but I need to have better drift snap timing, I think. Oh, okay. Some nights the beats are terrible, but that one right there is going to become a staple. It's just a jam. Like, it feels like it's a jam. Okay, see, that was almost good right there. I need a little bit more. Let's go 68. Oh, I was already at 68. Let's go 69. Okay. I want to be able to just insta-point. That's what I got to focus on. I'm going to instantly point wherever I want to go. That was good, but he's standing still. So that's not really a test. Okay, that was a good insta-point right there. Okay, that was good. Okay, that's incredible movement right there. We might be able to test this in a match now. Okay, that's good, but that guy wasn't really that good, so that's not really a fair test. Let's go into a match, bro. That was crazy. All right. That was crazy, bro. Let's try this again in a match. We're about to go over the top, bro. That was incredible, bro. Incredible movement. Wow. I'm telling you, man. If you didn't see how I did that shot where that was just a flick. Did you see how fast that flick was? It was just like zip right to the spot and I nailed it. Because see, if I can get to the point to where I can point that quickly every single time that I'm trying to shoot somebody, then I just increase my chances a lot to hit these guys that are fast. Because that's how fast you have to be able to point to be able to nail those people, especially with no aim assist, right? It gives you the nimbleness to get out of some weird angles. It gives you the nimbleness to just shoot from crazy spots in an instant, you see? So let's see if what I just did in the pit will actually translate against faster players, because sometimes what fools me is that the pit feels great and then I play against a fast player and it's all garbage. Because the pit players are maybe a little bit slower, right? So I just have to use it as a frame of reference to kind of test, and then I go, okay, yeah. See, like even right now, the way that I'm able to just position this, it feels like I'm about to just do something incredibly insane. See, I even hit that. I don't even know how I hit that. Okay, here we go. Pleasant Park for the win. Let's see if we got official settings standing by in the wing here for the fastest ever pointing movement done on YouTube. Bro, this is not good. Just go this way and never look back. Don't look back. Run away, my friend. It's gonna be okay. Just swim away. Okay, there we go. Now we've got loot. See, I like how I was able to, even though that doesn't look like a difficult move, I was able to hit that flip and hit those builds real clean. It's like it just stopped when I wanted it to stop without any extra overbleed or anything. Okay, I think I should go this way. Oh, come on. I should have probably known where he was at, bro. Yo, what's going on, Smoriathan? Good to see you, man. What's up again? We are working our movement out. We are working our movement out. That's what we're doing, bro. Trying to master, trying to understand, trying to get the fastest pointing controller movement ever on display. That's what I'm going for. I want to be able to just instantly just bang, 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 hit those shots, and then go to the next one. So that's what we're working on. See? You see how I just did that, bro? That was 0% aim assist, man. So that wasn't, like, that part wasn't really that good of a display. But the part before that was. Okay, get to the back left corner. Back left corner. Back left corner. Back left corner. Oh. Dang it. Bro, I got stuck with my builds out for some reason, bro. I think it's going to be good. You know, I mean, I've never had a season where I was like, no, never mind. So, you know, is it hard to understand what it's about? Kind of, because it feels like it's all over the place. But I don't care about that because it doesn't change the way the game's played. So unless they do something to change the way the game's played, then I'll have a problem with it, right? I think that's the only way I would ever have a problem with anything, with any season, is if they change the fundamental way the game is played. Because people put so much effort and work into the way that it's done now that if they were to just change it, I think that would be the only thing that could ever bother me about this game. Because everything outside of that, to me, this game's the best game ever made, man. So those are my thoughts on Season 3. I think it's going to be good. But even the seasons that everybody hated or complained about, like, I always thought they were good. I was like, man, I didn't mind it. Okay. So this needs, let's try going a little bit faster. Okay, so that was terrible. Yeah. Low key. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the, I thought that was going to be good, but it wasn't good. So we're going to go back to the pit. We're just going to keep bouncing back and forth tonight till I get it right. Honestly, I think that you should play with whatever is going to give you the most level of comfort and the most opportunity to win, right? So if it's more comfortable for you to play controller, then do it on controller, you know? If you want to play controller because there's not really like a long list of, you know, top controller players, you can become the next top controller player, you know? If you want to try to take the principles that I'm using here with Gyro, and if you have better game sense and you want to try doing it with Gyro, you know, there's so many different things that you can do. Now, if you can win a tournament using Gyro, then you would make history, bro. See? That's why I can't believe nobody has even, like, tried to do that just for the sake of trying to do it. Because if you could win a tournament using Gyro, that would be history making. You know, I would love to if I actually had enough game sense, right? But I don't know that my game sense is going to improve enough to the level of that I can actually do it. Yeah, no, I mean, whatever you want to do, man. It's up to you. It's really up to you. I would just say I would do it for whatever's going to be most comfortable, right? Okay, so I'm at 58. That's what I wanted to understand what's going on here. Okay, so that was good. Okay, so that was good too. Okay, so that I can't tell if that was good or not. Okay, so that's definitely not right. But it may just be because of my drift snap timing, so let's fix that. There's something here at 80 that I'm trying to... Yeah, so if you do keyboard, man, more power to you, bro. I hope you get it. I hope you get it right. I hope you do it good. Okay. So I don't like it there at 58. Let's go 60. Okay, so it's not 60 for sure. Yeah, I was able to get that because I could, like, understand where it was trying to go, but I don't like the way that felt. Couldn't get out of it. Oh, that's awesome, man. Top 600. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. I'm proud of you, homie. Okay, so now let's go back to let's go 96. See what this feels like. Yeah, so 96 is not good. All right, so we're on the right track somewhere between 75 and 80. So let's go back to... All right, hey, man. Good night, bro. Have a good night, bro. It was good having you in chat. Always good to have you, man. Always good to have you. Okay, so let's go 75. Or actually, no, let's keep it 80. But then let's try 77. Let's go extreme here. Let's go 77.43. See what that does. Okay, that feels much cleaner. Okay, I see. Okay, let's go. Let's back it off a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's go 42. Oops. No, let's go 41. Yeah, so I'm trying to build everything around 115 on the smoothing window. And that's one thing, like when you're trying to adjust your settings, is if you keep one variable the same and the rest of them you kind of like alter, you'll have like one reference point that you know is true, and then everything else is just kind of like revolving around that. Okay, so this right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, we might have to try this right here. This is crazy good. Okay, so I think I need to change the timing on the drift snap, and then we'll be good. Let's go 6.3. Okay, that's good. I'm able to kind of float that. Almost ready to try it in a match. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No. Okay. So 6.4 was better. So now let's bump the threshold and try to adjust for that. So that's almost perfect. So let's go 78. So going higher on the max threshold gives you a little bit longer movement and slower in the beginning. See, it's too long right there. Okay, so 77 is good. Let's bump the minimum threshold down instead. That's where it probably is at. So let's go 40. 40 is the play. I bet you. Okay, that was good. Okay, so that was good right there on the shotgun. Not so much on the hunting rifle. That's okay. I think it was better at 41. Okay, yeah, let's go 41. 41 was better. We'll double check it, and then we'll go into a match. No, it's the reason why I haven't really been talking about big bumps lately is just because I've been more focused on trying to figure out my other movement. Okay, see, that was good. Okay. Okay, that's good. All right, let's go into a match and try this. So, big bump, basically, if you see my controller kind of do this, like you see it move like this, that's how you do a big bump. Small bump is just a real quick one, right? Big bump is when you just like really swinging it like a baseball bat. You know, and so like, I still don't fully every time know I'm going to do a big bump, but I'm starting to like recognize more and more, oh, I can do a big bump right here and it's going to work, right? Trying to understand when you can do those things is another, that's a whole other thing altogether. You know, it's just all in how you think about it. But if you could start repeating it and you can start like going, oh, okay, every time I go like this is an ADS gyro sweep because I'm trying to follow, like when I'm in close range and I'm going like this, that's how you do an ADS gyro sweep. I tilt it down and then I try to follow with my controller where they're going. you know, but trying to recognize that before it happens and then trying to execute it, like I don't always think, okay, it's time to do an ADS gyro sweep right here. It just happens. But the more that I'm able to recognize it happening or it's about to happen, I can control it better because I go, okay, this is how I did it last time and it worked really good. Because otherwise you're just basically just guessing every single time you do it at how much you need to move it. I feel like this is the reverse of how that should be. Everything is backwards here. I think they inverted it for some reason. That room back there used to be the other way around. Unless I'm in an alternate universe. I must be in an alternate universe, man. Where Fortnite was played a different way. Okay, here we go. Let's find some peoples. Shaboing, boing, boing. Oh, good thing I got all those mats, man. What the heck? See you later, homie. That's the power of gyro. 0% aim assist. Let's go. Okay. See, now we're starting to get the feel of the movement. That's why I went to the pit to try and work that out. Shot you in the leg, homie. Oh, dang it, I didn't flip it up fast enough, bro. I almost got that. Wow. We were both dead. We were both dead. We were both dead. What? Did he shoot it? Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, HDT16? Good to see you, man. All right, so let's go back into the pit. We're just going to keep bouncing until we get it right. Bro, I'm so close. So close. Hope you had an excellent day, homie. We're on the verge of doing some great stuff, man. Probably one of the biggest discoveries I've made if I can get this movement right. We get continuous tracking, we get insta-point, we get all of it. Fast flip, all of it just working together so beautifully. Because what I'm theorizing right now is that if I can get my vertical to horizontal ratio to kind of do this thing as I'm moving, that it just has the right bounce to it, and I can get everything in line with the center of the screen fast enough, then all of my rotations and everything around it, I should be able to pivot from any angle and hit my shot or hit my edit. And it's almost right, man. It's just so close, man. And we're going to have a good time doing it. Because we're going over the top tonight. I'm telling you, we're going to go over the top. Let's go. Okay, let's go 39. Oops, I didn't grab the scoped one. I need a scoped weapon. Did I hit that? I think I hit that. Okay, so that was actually pretty decent. Let's just see how this works out here. Okay, so no, that's not it. Let's go lower. Yeah, it needs to go lower. I was able to control that still, but it wasn't right. See, I was able to control all that, but see, I have to sit in this weird position, right? Like, I don't know if you could tell how I'm sitting weird, but I don't want to sit uncomfortably all night, right? I'm trying to do this in a way that it feels comfortable to my hands, and it just plays like aim assist. So that guy was not even really a good test because he was just standing still. But I could tell, even though he was standing still, I didn't like how that felt. So let's keep going down. Okay. That's even worse. Let's keep going down more. Doot 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 doot. Do, do, do. Okay, that was pretty good. Just fast as you can go. Oh my gosh. Wow, bro. Do you see what I'm talking about? Let's see if I can do that again. Fast as I can go. Okay, that was good. Okay. This may be worth testing right here. Okay, so my hunting rifle is just a little off. Let's try one more thing and then we'll go into a match. Let's go here, let's go here. Perhaps it is my boost that needs to be raised to get that shot off. Okay, that was better. That was better. Let's try close range and see what this does. Oh my gosh, do you see what I just did right there? That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to just insta-point, okay? Incredible. Okay, so we're about to, let's test this here. Let's test this. I'm gonna take a couple more shots and check this. Oh, okay. I'm convinced. Let's go into a match. My movement just felt so nimble right there, so I think this may be a winner right here. We'll find out. We'll find out. Incredible stuff. That's what we're doing. It is incredible. Do. Genius songwriting here. Man, whoever wrote this did such a good job, bro. I want to know who wrote this. See, and I can't tell if it's real drums or not and real bass or if it's all just keys. Because it sounds almost like it's all done on a keyboard, but I can't tell. Here we go. Insta-point. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Is the ability to insta-point. Insta-point your face. Alright, here we go. Stilt Town. Here we come. Let's get the energy pumping. We're about to go over the top. Let's go. Here's my shotgun. Let's destroy. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I just need to remember to stand in the back left corner behind a cone, and I should be plenty good. If I just try to focus on that, I think everything else falls into place. Perfect. That's a better shotgun. Because I stand in the wrong spot a lot, right? So if I can just focus on standing in the back left corner, which is probably the safest spot at any time, almost, I increase my chances. I increase my chances. That's what I want. I want to increase my chances. Okay, here we go. Let's find people. Okay, so that was a good test to tell me that that's not... That should have been too easy. That should have been too easy. Okay, so it felt like it was a little bit too much swing. So let's go 76. See, that was good information. You don't know those things until like you get into a weird spot and then it just doesn't do what you want it to do. So by dropping it by 1, I made it decide to flip a little bit quicker, which gives me a little bit skinnier movement. Is the only way I know how to explain it. Like you get fatter movement when you raise your max threshold, and you get skinnier movement when you drop your max threshold. Are you kidding me? Okay. So I almost didn't like that movement, but I can't tell. That wasn't good enough test to see what was going on there. It might need to be lower. Let's go 74. What the heck? No way! What a gyro clip. 0% aim assist. Let's go. That had bloom on it and everything, bro. Wow. That was incredible. All I did was make one adjustment, bro. That's all I did. I just dropped my max threshold to 74, and that's what happened there. That's crazy. Bro, can you decide what you want to do here? You're gonna die trying to get this loot. What? No way! 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's what I've been working on. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see how I just clutched out of that? That's because of InstaPoint and continuous tracking. I was just freaking out, and I was able to just point it in a split second where I wanted it to go. I'm trying to work on the fastest controller pointing ever. Oh my god. If I would have backed up. Okay, back left corner of the box. Back left corner of the box. Oh, dang it. Okay. Let's go back left corner of the box. Let's not try to do that last play again like I just did. But the movement on those 2 kills was really good. Like, I was surprised that I was able to hit those shots, man. Okay, let's go back left corner. Let's remember the back left corner. See, that's what I need to do right there, just like that guy. That's good movement. Not we. What kind of name is Nakwi? I don't know, but whatever it is, he's got good movement. I'll give him that. You've got good movement, Nakwi. All right, here we go. Let's get pumped up. We're about to go over the top. Working this movement out, trying to get continuous tracking and insta-point and fast flip to work together. Come on, let's go. All of it together, all at once. Everything, everywhere, all at once. This is the Gyroverse. Okay, here we go. Hostile hold for the win in spectacular fashion. I'm pumped. I think it's gonna happen. Man. I should have built something. Okay, back left corner of the box. Wherever I'm at, that's my new rule. I gotta go to the back left corner. Then I can shoot. Not just get in somebody's face like that. We're just gonna push buttons, bro. We're just gonna push buttons. We will excel at pushing buttons. We will succeed at pushing buttons. You see, I am such a good button presser. Where's this guy at? I'm so confused right now. Okay. No, this is not good. Bro, I was about to get that guy, but then I got nailed. Oh, pizza. Perfect. Oh, what a clutch, man. Yo, what's up, People Menta? Good to see you, man. How you been, homie? That's what I'm talking about, bro. No, don't eat it. Don't. Did it really waste it? Come on, man. Yeah, we're about to do some good stuff, bro. We're about to do some good stuff. Working out this movement. Oh, the chest was right here. The chest is right here. Where is the chest? Thanks a lot. Tried to shoot me. Yeah, I'm so close, dude. I'm so close, man. To getting all of this worked out. Like, I resigned myself to just, like, I'm not going to worry about if I do good or bad. I'm just going to just keep trying to work it out. If it doesn't work, I go to the pit. Just keep going until I get all of this crazy movement that's in my head out. Okay, so let's go like that. Perfect, bro. Look at this. Clutch and a half. That's what you call a clutch McGee. See you later, homie. Where did he go? Oh, bro. Okay. My ability to point right now is so good. I just gotta put myself... Remember to go to the back left corner of the box and wait. That's what I gotta force myself to do. I'm moving around way too much, and if I can just camp in the back left corner of my box, I should be able to wreck almost every person that I come across. Because then I'll have the advantage with my peek, and I won't have to feel rushed. I can just take my time and wait for the shot to come to me. Because a lot of times I'm trying to force stuff to happen that doesn't need to happen. Okay, here we go. Let's test it. Back left corner. Bro, I see I overbuilt. I did all kinds of stuff I didn't need to do right there. Faking myself out. He thinks I'm in the front. See you later, homie. I'm just gonna say it in advance, because I know I'm gonna kill him. I know I'm gonna get him. Where did he go? Where'd this guy go? I'm so confused, man. Look at all these crash pads I just blew through. Incredible. Oh, please don't be looted. Oh, dang it. Somebody already looted it. Did you leave me anything? Nothing? Oh, you left me a slurp. You left me a slurp. Thanks a lot. Almost wasted that crash pad. There we go. Finally got a shotgun. Let's go. Oh, and a med kit. Watch. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Ooh, look at this. We got good loots. We got good loots. We got good loots. We got good loots. Okay. Oh, dang it, I just used all my mats. Okay, you're dead, homie. Oh, come on, man. I needed that. All right, let's go again. We're on to something here. Let's go. We're gonna have a good time, man. We're about to do some crazy stuff. Calibration. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, everything is going to work out perfectly right here. I'm feeling the movement. Just focus on little pieces at a time. Back left corner of the box. So if I just wait for my opportunities and take the back left corner, I should win pretty easily. Let's see if I'm right. We're not gonna rush it. We're just gonna take our time, play back left corner, and wait for them to just kind of expose their weakness. Because that's how I die. I expose my weakness to the good players. They let me run around and do everything, and then I get killed. They literally just sit there and watch me build and edit myself to death. And then they just pull their shotgun out and go, "See you later, homie." That's what they say to me all the time. But tonight, I say it back. All the time that I've been doing it, I've been doing it wrong. Doing it wrong. I just need to stay in one box, have an escape route, play back left corner. I should be good. Should have no problems. No problems. See? Oh my gosh, bro. That's what I love about InstaPoint, man. That's what I love about Instapoint. Back left corner. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. That was a good indicator of something very wrong happening right there. I couldn't even line that up. Okay, so let's figure out what happened there. Everything was so good up until that spot. I couldn't even line it up. That should have been the easiest part of everything. Okay. I think it's my minimum threshold, so I'm gonna drop it some more. Oops. Bro, I was so close to like popping off, and then it just didn't do what I thought it was gonna do right there. Okay, so let's go 35. There we go. Really? Where are you even at? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. So I'm going to take a guess here. I'm just going to take a guess. Let's go back to 36. But I want to drop this to 110. Because 36 felt like it was a sweet spot, but it was just like a little too thick. So I'm thinning it out by dropping it on the smoothing window. So let's just see if I'm right about this here. Let's check this. Point. I just want to point as fast as possible. Okay, that felt like it was... Focus on the point. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just go back to the pit. Do it all over again. Till we get it right. I like that flip right there. That was a clean flip. Okay, so we might be onto something here. We just might be onto something. Man, I wish I would have found the minis first. Oh man, I just put myself in the worst position here. Oh, I should have come out building first. I should have came out building first, man. But even still, I should have been able to point pretty quickly at him, so I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see. Okay, I see. Ooh, I got killed by Tum Tum Virgin. Let's go. Let's go back to 115. And let's drop this. Let's go 34. Okay, that was pretty clean right there. I hit that as he was traveling super fast. That was kind of interesting, so let's see if that's something. I hit that pre-fire pretty good, but that was just wrong positioning. Okay, let's go again. Let's go into the pit, work it out, and then go back into a match. It's almost there. Do 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 do. It's so much fun. Because if I can get this movement out, man, how crazy would that be? How crazy would that be? If I can succeed in trying to get the movement that I want, that I see in my head, like that would be just a crazy day. See, I want to be able to just track. See, that's actually pretty good. Like, well, I don't know. I can't tell if I have until I have a gun, but it feels like I'm able to just turn and pivot wherever he's going. See, that's what I want to be able to do. Is if from any angle I want to be able to just nail it. See, this is a pretty good test right here. This is all just hip fire, right? Let's go. Let's go. I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty darn close just on the initial passes, but let's just see. I may have just accidentally found it in the real match here, but let's just find out. See, it was deceiving. It's just slightly off. Slightly off. Slightly off. Okay, so that means it needs to go down more. Let's go. $33. It was deceiving me. I don't know why I stopped shooting right there. I'll stop shooting right there, man. Okay. I think I understand what I want to do here. So let's go back to... What kind of gun is that? 34. Was I at 34? Here, let's go. Let's check this real quick. So it maybe needs to go lower on the max threshold, I think. So let's drop it. So we want it to flip a little bit sooner. Okay, so that was pretty good, but I have to kind of sit weird to get it to go. Okay. So let's drop the max threshold. Let's go 73. Okay, that was almost really good there. Let's see. Let's try that again. Instant point. Instant point. Where are you at? Where are you at? Nope, that's not it. Alright, so let's go... Here, let's go 3. I'm just gonna go extreme real quick and see what happens. Okay, so that's really good right there. That's really good. So maybe it's 3 and 73. Let's see. Oh, wow. That was pretty smooth right there on my little flips like that. Okay. Okay, even that right there, I was able to just look at him and then to move my hands. So in my confusion, I was still able to get it lined up. Okay, I think I'm ready to try this in a match. Let's go. One more time just to work the edits out, and then we'll go into a match. Let's go 20. Oh, boom. Boom. Yeah, man. Wow. That's pretty crazy on how fast I'm able to point that. Wow, bro. Did you see how I just did that? That's what I'm talking about. This is the movement that I see in my head. I'm just trying to make it to where I can do this every single time. Okay, that's good. Okay, he's standing still, so that doesn't count. All right, let's try this in a match. Let's try it now. Gyro windows. Who would have thought that that would be a thing? I mean, who would have thought that any of this would be a thing? For that matter. For that matter, who would have thought that you could go on YouTube and do something like this? This is crazy. D&D zombie dragon adventure? What the heck? So they got Dungeons and Dragons in the game now. That's crazy. Do let's go. Let's go. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I'm at the doorstep of Unreal, I think. Right? Let's see. Yep. If I can just get 74 more %, I hit Unreal. But I did it by biting and scratching the whole way. If I make it to Unreal. All right, here we go. Let's just focus on pointing as fast as I can, but as smooth as I can. Yes, bro, I get this. I like the way you said it the first time. I get it. I get it. I don't got this. I get it. Yo, what's up, Grimster GG? Good to see you, man. First time having you here in chat. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. He says, I'm so into using the new Steam controller to play all my PC games with it that I haven't been using my mouse and keyboard even in desktop. Yo, that's what's up, man. We got a gyro player in the house. See? It's starting to catch on, bro. Look at this. Good stuff. I like what you're doing there with it. It's so much fun. In my opinion, and I think it's yours too, it's so much more fun to play this way. Wow, bro. Using gyro to navigate my Linux. Look at this. I like it, man. Good stuff. Okay, back left corner. Back left corner. Eat your pizza, bro. Eat your pizza. What? I just have 2 shotguns, bro? Oh my god! I thought I had an AR, bro, and all I could do is just shoot my shotgun. That was 0% aim assist, bro. Look at that. That's the power of gyro. Incredible. Back left corner. Back left corner. That's what I need right there, bro. I know. You see, that's what I'm trying to go for, is I'm trying to get this to where people can feel this naturally the way that they want to feel it, right? So that's why I'm working so hard on Fortnite, because it's my opinion that if I can find a way for people to try this like they're using aim assist, but then still have the ability to go like this with it when they need to, it'll change the way that people play this game, because it's so much fun, man. I may not be successful at doing it, but I'm trying my hardest to make it happen, bro. I'm trying my hardest to understand how this all even needs to go for this game. I have no idea how gyro works in any other games. All I know is Fortnite, but like, I feel like if this gets set up in a way that a bunch of people can understand, then it'll just further everything else. So we'll see. We'll see. Exactly. That's the key. In whatever game you play, you have to get the configuration to fit how you want to feel it in your hands, right? And that's what's missing for this game, is configurations that people can go, oh, okay, instantly understand how to do it without having to try too hard. Back left corner. Bro! That guy just stole my kill, man. Oh! Shoot, I should have held the wall right there. Okay, I think I'm onto something here. I'm onto something with the way that I'm moving this right now. I'm onto something. Give me that something, something. Oh. It's the point. It's the point. It's the point. Bro. Oh, I almost got it. Okay. Wow. Here, let's go 6.5. I feel like if it was a little slower on my trackball right there, it would have been over. Oh, if I would have just stopped and pointed at his head. Okay, let's go again. Let's go. I got a sound there that I like to kind of practice soloing. I'm terrible at piano, so I'm just trying to practice it. You can't get better if you don't practice it, man. You can't get better if you don't try. I just want to focus on being able to point fast. Let's point fast. Yo, let's do it. Get me out of here. Pew, 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 pew. Back left corner. Bro, 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of Gyro. Incredible movement, man. Let's go. I'm pumped. Yeah, that's interesting. I wish that Fortnite would allow other controllers to be a part of how you do this. But, you know, if this channel has anything to do about it, you know, maybe that can change, you see. So that's what I'm about here is I'm trying to make Fortnite be the primary source because I feel like Fortnite has the most reach. So if there was a game, you know, that had better reach and had Gyro attached to it, then, you know, maybe I might consider doing something different. But I just feel like Fortnite is the game that if somebody can master Fortnite with Gyro and just completely destroy, that it would just set the stage for everything else. You know, because as long as this has been out and there's no Gyro master yet, see, that's why I'm saying that if somebody can do it, it would demonstrate how true and how great the power of Gyro is in the right hands. So I wish that they would just open it up to Steam and all that other stuff, but, you know, maybe that's for the future. Who knows? Really? What's that guy's name? I want to check it out. If he's working with the Fortnite team, that's what I'm interested to see that. If you could tell me who this guy is. Oh, Flickstick Vids. Okay. Yeah. So if he's working with the Fortnite team, I'm interested to see what's happening with it. That would be... Where did you see that? Did he have a video out? I'd be interested to see that. Yeah, link the video or find it and show it to me. I want to see that because I'm very interested to know what's going on with that. That would be amazing, bro. If there's somebody that is working on getting this done directly with the Fortnite team, bro. Oh, man, I should have focused on... Oh, he's trying to do it for all games. I see, I see. Okay, so then that's different. So I want to see what that video is. So show it to me if you can find it. Show me the one where he said that he's working directly with the Fortnite team, because I would be interested to know exactly how that's coming about. Yeah. That would be incredible. That would be incredible. Bro. Okay, there is where the shots are coming from. Yeah, and when you stay in the same box to try and do that, that's not smart. Oh, I just missed the pre-fire. Okay. I missed the pre-fire. All right, let's go again. Let's go again. All right, let's go. Let's get this movement worked out. I'm so pumped, man. The movement that I see in my head is about to happen. Let's go. Okay, we're about to go insane. This movement feels right. Like I'm able to just flip. All right, let's go insane. Let's go crazy. Oh. Back left corner. Oh, man. Why did I overbuilt right there. I overbuilt. I should have just focused on back left corner like I kept telling myself. I kept telling myself. I just keep on telling myself the stuff that I keep trying to do. Oh, come on, bro. What the heck, man? Okay. So, my movement, even though it feels great, it's wrong somewhere. It's wrong somewhere because I'm not seeing the information that I want fast enough. Okay, so let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Let's go 75 to 1 and see if that helps me. Because I was trying 80 to 1 because it feels like it's got a real good way to center it without moving too hard, but I think I'm not seeing the information I want to see fast enough. So let's see if I'm right here. See, when you change that angle, it gives you the ability to hit certain shots that you're like, wow. But then you lose the ability to hit other shots and you're like, man, I should be able to hit that. And so you're kind of like trying to decide which angles you think are more important. You know, and that's kind of like what I'm doing with this right here is I'm trying to figure out what angle is going to be the best suited for me to hit the shots I want to hit. But there's no instructions with how to do that. So we have to kind of come up with a way to do this, you know. So if flick stick videos and Fortnite are working together to do all of this and work it out to where people can just understand how to do this, bro, what more can you ask for? I mean, that's all I've been trying to do is trying to figure out how to get the movement right. You see? So I hope it's comprehensive. I hope it's not just a cursory, like, this is how you do gyro. I hope it is completely specific to the game of Fortnite, where it shows you, okay, this is how you set this up so that you can go boom, 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 and nail all your shots. That's what I hope, because that's what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build the roadmap for people to just go, oh, you want to shoot here? Boom. And then you go here, boom, and it's all accurate. Because if that can be created and recreated, that's the holy grail right there, bro. Oh, bro, I almost hit that. See you later, homie. You see how I was able to just do that so clean right there? I want to be able to just recreate that movement every single time and not question whether it's going to happen. That's what I figured after you said he was trying to do all games. So I knew it was going to be more generic. I'm just wishing and hoping, because if there is a more specific tutorial out there, then that saves me so much time, bro. You see, because everything that I'm doing here with this is without instructions, trying to figure out how to get all of the thresholds right, all of the filters correct, all of your boost and everything, so that you can hit the movement that you see in your head. Because more important to just gyro is I want to be able to have the best guide that you can make for controller players in this game, whether they use aim assist or gyro, whatever it is, right? How to abuse it, how to use gyro, make it better. Because that, I think, would go a long ways, man. Oh, I'm not worried about that, man. Trust me, if there's a faster way that somebody else wants to do this and help me figure this out, that's all I could ask for. You see, like, I've been trying to get a team together for the longest time to help me to figure out how to understand what needs to happen in this game. Oh, dang it. Okay, let's go again. I think we're on to something here with this. You know, because see, it's going to take more than just me, right? That's why I'm saying that anybody that can do this and do it better and come out with the tutorial that just blows the socks off how to do this, I'm all for it, because at least I get to be a part of it, right? At least I get to be here in the beginning when it all started, even if I'm not the #1 guy doing it, you know? I could care less about being the #1 guy. What I want is the information about how to do it. That's all I really care about, man. If I can get the information on how to get this done, I would prioritize that over anything. So that's why I'm saying, if he comes out with something that is like knock your socks off with this, that would be just incredible, bro. It's night and day difference. So this is my settings currently, okay? You'll see the settings that I started with in the description tonight. I started with a different group of settings, okay? But this is what it has evolved into as the night has progressed, because I've come up with multiple versions of playable settings, and I'm trying to come up with the most playable version that gives people the ability to just use this like a controller, but then also at the same time just do stuff like that, right? So the thought process is, you use it like you always have used it, but then you've got an extra gear. You go, oh, boom, I can go here, I can go here, and you just have the ability to just insta-flip once you understand how to use it. So my settings are a far cry from what the original default settings are. Because if you try to just do this with the default settings, you can do it really easy if you want to try to play casually, right? Like if you don't care about split-second timing and you just want to be able to point and do things, it's so easy to set up. But to get the split-second timing right, you see, do you see how I just did that, bro? That is a gyro clip right there. 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the movement that I've been trying to chase all night. Did you see how I was able to just go like this and then I nailed him? What a gyro clip, bro. Oh, if I would have tried to play back left corner again. Wow. Well, that's a very high compliment, man. I appreciate that very much because I'm working very hard to get the movement right. My game sense is just horrible. If I had better game sense, I would be doing so much better to demonstrate what I'm trying to go for, right? So I have glimpses of like really good genius playmaking followed by the stupidest play you could ever make. It's literally like gold and crap all mixed together. That's what I've got right here, bro. Just a bunch of gold and a bunch of crap all piled together. And it feels like it's more crap than gold. But thank you for that. That's very, very nice compliment. See? Bro! 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of gyro. Incredible, man. See? This is why I work stuff out, bro. This is why I work stuff out. I take it to the face and I just eat it hardcore until I get to stuff like that. That was crazy good. I need to get some shield. Yeah, well, it's not so much that I want to demonstrate that the default settings are crap as much as it is I want people to be able to play the game the way that they see in their head. You see, because there are times when, like, if you watch me enough, like, you'll see me do stuff that I'm like, wow, how did I do that? Because I don't even understand what I just did. I just was moving it. And so if I can give people the understanding of how to actually create that movement and then recreate it, if they can experience the magic that you and I see with this, bro, it would be game over. Because gyro has something that nobody else like really understands until you try it set up correctly. And that's what's been missing from this game is the way to set this up so that people can experience the magic immediately and not spend 5 hours to get to the magic. Because currently, the way that gyro is set up... Hang on, let me try not to die. Oh, bro, if I would have gone to the right and just picked a different angle, I would have had him. I hit him on a couple of those flips. Yeah, so that's the problem that gyro has had, is the ability to convey the message in a way that is instantly understandable. Okay? And that's what I'm working so hard to try and do with this, because if this is the game with the largest reach for gyro, and I can somehow make it instantly relatable to people that play aim assist, because see, that's the key. In my opinion, I could be wrong about all of this, right? But in my vision that I see about how this can go, if people can just pick up their controller and start to play this like they've always played on aim assist, but then also have like an intuitive ability to just go like this when they need to, or to go like this when they need to, or to go like this when they need to, or to go like this when they need to, right? They play everything else the same way, but then all of a sudden now they can go boom and build this faster than they could with just their sticks. It would be game over, man. Once people understand how to do this simply, I can't see why anybody would want to not do it, because it's so, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it's magic, bro. It's so much like magic, bro. Yes. Yeah, you see. And it's good to see you, your boy Nick. Good to see you, man. You see, if we can create that for Fortnite, how crazy would that be? If we can create a gyro scene for Fortnite where there are people doing trick shots, there are people doing crazy moves and destroying every single night, having a good time, going to tournaments, winning tournaments, how big would that be? And that's why it blows my mind why it hasn't happened yet. Why nobody from the gyro community has decided to try and master this yet. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I'm trying to do it as best as I can. And trying to coax people and goad people into doing it better than me. You see, a lot of what you see me say and a lot of what you see me do Oh, okay. The chat said hi, and I was like, what's that mean? It just means that you said hi. Okay. What's up, man? A lot of what you see me say and what you see me do sometimes is I'm trying to get other people that know how to do this better to go, bro, I can do this better than you. What are you doing? And get them to play this better than me. Because if we can get somebody to demonstrate how to do this better than me and teach it, then we will have done a great thing for gyro, you see? So some people might think the stuff I say is outlandish or it's, you know, over the top. But there's a reason why I'm saying these things is because I want to spark a reaction from the people that know how to do this better to pick this game up and do it better. Yeah, and so right now, when you see this in the infancy stages of just trying to get it figured out, some of it looks great, but a lot of it looks like garbage, right? So that is true to a certain degree. That's the big debate, and I can't prove it to the people that need to know. But in this game, aim assist is still active on the sticks, but it's just in a weird way. It's not the same. So you actually get cleaner movement. So let me just show you. So technically it is supposed to disable aim assist, okay? But I turn it to 0% because you get actually cleaner movement when you do it at 0%. Because aim assist still enabled on this game at 100%, even though technically it's not supposed to be active. It has some kind of weird bleed through that doesn't get felt every single time that you move it. And that's the part that it's hard to convince the developers about it because they can't see it in the code. And so they're like, no, it's just your mind. But I've played this enough and I've used this enough to know that it's not just my mind. Okay. Let's go to the pit and try to get this worked out, and then I'm going to come back to a match. I'm so close, man. So even if I'm wrong, if you turn it to 0% aim assist, you'll for sure not have aim assist on. Because when you use aim assist with gyro, it makes it actually harder to control. For sure, man. I'll try them right now if you set it up. You know, that's what I'm here for, is I want people to be able to have a place for this game to be able to instantly find stuff out so that they don't have to go through what I went through to try and understand how to do this. So any night that somebody has settings that they want me to check out, right? Unless I'm doing something that is like super important for what I'm trying to understand, I will plug it in, man, and I will do what I need to do to help me understand and help you understand how to do this better. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, my description has the link for Gyro Gang Discord. And I want to be able to support what people are trying to do with Gyro in this game to a level that has never been seen before. I want to be able to give support that has been missing from this game to the people that need it. The link is expired? I didn't know that. Okay. Let me try to get a new link in here. Oh, I wanted to go to the pit, but that's okay. Here, as soon as my Discord loads up, I'll put a link in the comments so that you can do it. I didn't know that those links expired, so I'm gonna have to check that because I've been plugging those in every night for the last couple weeks. Because I just got my creator code for the item shop, so if anybody wants to support what I do, you can go to the item shop and plug in the classic rocker, the classic RKR in the item shop. And then we have a Gyro Gang Discord. And then we've got the Classic Rocker shop with my first ever merch. Okay. It just came up, so let's try to get this link right. Okay, how do I share it? Okay, here we go. Copy. Yeah, I'm sending it right now. So if anybody that's in the chat wants to click that link and join the Gyro Gang Discord, that'd be awesome. And it's going to look, everything that I do here is going to look ugly on all of it until I build it one little piece at a time. Like I'm talking about with like the way my Discord looks, the way my shop looks, the way that my Reddit looks, the way my website looks. Because once I get the right people in place, then it will start to even take faster shape, right? So just bear with me because I'm doing all of this at night while I work during the day, right? So I've been pretty much trying to go every day. Like I've only taken maybe less than 60 days to myself over the last 2 years. Because I try to go every night so that I can get used to how to do this and get better at it in terms of streaming and everything else. So just bear with me. And if there's anybody that believes in the cause that I'm trying to promote and wants to be a part of this, you know, wants to be a team member at Gyro Gang, then let me know, because that's what the whole goal is to build a team. Because we have an opportunity to be the first gyro community of its kind that will offer support like this to anybody that wants it. Oh, well, thanks, man. That picture is actually from 2016 when I was in a band, so it feels like it's weird that that was 10 years ago. But the last time I performed, like if you look at the Classic Rocker shop, I've got photos from when I was in a band in 2019, and that was pretty much the last time that I performed. Basically after COVID, like I stopped performing. And so this is my new guitar. This is my new outlet, essentially. So I used to play music all the time. Now I try to turn Gyro into my guitar all the time. For sure, man. For sure, man. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right. Awesome, bro. Thank you so much for this. Okay. So let's plug here. I'm going to try to check this out. Okay. So 1.7 1-to-1. I'm going to plug this in right now. Okay. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to plug this in right now. So we're going to use your settings exactly. Okay. 1.7 1-to-1. And here's a little trick in case you didn't know this. Right now it shows that your steadying has 5 on it. Okay. Even though that the developers think that this is not really a thing, I'm telling you that it is, because I've seen it multiple times. If you zero this out, you'll get clearer movement, okay, or cleaner movement. The way that you zero it out is you turn advanced gyro options off, and then you can move this number, and then you can turn advanced gyro options back on. But I'm going to turn this on so that I can understand what you're doing with this, okay? So that's 5, and then let's keep going. Okay, acceleration normal. Okay, so it's actually medium. Okay, so acceleration medium. Okay, what's this gyroscope? Do Joy-Con. Okay, so that function I don't have for some reason. The gyroscope, the Joy-Con is right above the acceleration. So that must be another thing that I've never seen before. So that's interesting. Yeah, no, but see, because I've been doing this so long, trying to understand this, I can take anybody's settings and understand what's happening. I literally can take anybody's settings and understand what's good, what's bad, what could be adjusted. If there's anything that you've been trying to accomplish or try to fix with it, I could tell you what to look for. You see? Okay, so I'm going to ignore the Joy-Con part of it because I don't know what that is. It doesn't show up on my menu. Bro, even though I could barely control your settings, I was still able to get that kill. I was still able to get that kill, bro. Oh, no, 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 no. It's okay. There's a setting there that for some reason it looks like you have the ability to switch something that I don't have in the menu. Because it should be right above the acceleration and it's not there. So that must be another function that I'm not aware of. I've never seen that before. So if you can explain to me what that is, that'd be great. Because it looks to me like you're able to select like a different kind of gyro option that I don't have the ability to. I gotta get camped somewhere so I can finish. Because right now I've only got like a quarter of your settings in here. And the rest of them are like mine. So I was still able to control it to a certain degree, but it was just a little too loose. But I haven't changed everything yet, so I don't quite have the full picture yet. Okay. So let's finish change. Oh, never mind. Bro, TZ Chicken Little, I'm trying to try Junior Cortez's settings. Oh, you're right. They might lay it out different for different languages. Interesting. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Okay. I want to try to get these settings before this match is over. Because that would be cool if I could win a match using your settings, right? Okay. Okay, so 0.8, 0.88. See, here's something that is universal to all gyro players in this game is that for some reason, no matter what your base sensitivity is, 0.86 and 0.88 on scoped are going to be like a universal standard for most people. If you look at most people's gyro players settings, they will have some version of 0.86 or 0.88. And I know this from looking at a lot of people's settings. 1.9, 1.9. Five, 40, 5.5. Okay. 5, 140, and 5.5. 5, 140, 5.5. Okay, and then I need to see your stick settings now. Ooh, I'm almost in zone. 202. So let's change that to disable gyro. Disable gyro. 200. Okay, so these are all the gyro settings, and then I'll look at your stick settings. No, you don't have to apologize, man. I ruin my own matches. This channel is about experimenting, so until I figure out how to do everything that I'm trying to do with this, I don't care if I win or lose. My record reflects that. My record is probably the worst record in the history of Fortnite. Okay, that's okay. So now I'm going to go to the pit. Now I'm going to go to the pit. I'm going to try to understand what you're doing here. Because if there's something that I can do to help somebody play this game better with gyro or get a better understanding, and then they can take that and just destroy, I'll have done a really good thing here. Okay, so let's finish this. Controller. Okay, so we got to copy these. Whether you believe it or not, too, copying these exactly when you go look at a pro settings on sticks, it makes a difference. Whether the developers say it does or doesn't. It changes how you move. For sure, for sure. Well, really what I want to know from you, this is how I can help you if you're looking for help on it, right? Is what do you wish it could do? And then I'll try to help you figure out how you can actually switch it to that. Okay. So all of that's the same. All of that's the same. Okay, 5 and 6. Okay, so this does also make a difference, right? I got to change this to 5 and 6 if I want it to feel the same as his, okay? Even though it's not supposed to, it makes a difference. Okay, so we're going to go 5 and 6 there. 2.4, 2.4. Yo, what's up, Jorge Gallegos? Good to see you, man. How you been, homie? Hope you had an excellent day, bro. 42, 42. Okay, so we're already pretty much on the same base sensitivity, so that's good. 42, 42. 10, 10. Okay, so we're pretty close there. I was on 9, 10. So we play pretty similarly on the sticks. 95. Okay, so you got 0.2 dampening. Okay, that's interesting. You play on exponential. Okay, that's interesting. And you've got aim assist at 100%. Okay, so the two things I would suggest that you do, regardless of what all your other settings are, is turn aim assist to 0% and turn your steadying to 0. And tell me if you feel a difference. That's what I'm saying, homie. You see, and nobody decided that they wanted to touch this because there's so many variables involved here. Okay, I missed the last part of it. So you're at 5 and 5 on the dead zones. Okay. 5 and 5 on the dead zones. All right, so let's go 5 and 5. Okay, I'm going to leave my trigger releases the same because those settings are older and so they don't have the trigger releases in it. But let's see here. So I kind of understand a little bit what you're doing here. And it actually feels like the stick is being used as a brake. Like I feel like the way that to me when I first touch your settings, it feels like the stick could be used really well as a brake. Okay, this is interesting. Interesting. Okay. I see what you're doing here, and I have to get used to how it goes, but okay. So it's really flippy right now. Okay. So the reason why I have my dead zone on the left stick so high is because it gives me, so like right now this is at 5, right? So if I barely touch this, I'm moving, right? If I barely touch it, I'm moving. But if I go 54, which has been a sweet spot for me, it helps me hit cleaner edits and cleaner shots because now I can get a keyboard tap in there. So when I barely move it, this is what happens when I barely move it. Okay. So I can get like a keyboard tap in there, and if I really need to move, I can just crank the stick all the way. So that's why I crank my dead zone on the left stick so high. My other dead zones are pretty much the same as what everybody else uses, right? So that's the reason why I do that. But let me just make sure I've got something. I don't have something deactivated here because it feels like I'm not doing something right. Okay. All right, so let me take a look. Make sure I got everything correct here on the gyro. Okay. So I think what's happening for me when I use your settings, okay, that's what I need to try and do real quick. I'm going to try to use the disable gyro button to help me control it. Okay, so the first thing for me when I use your settings is it feels really flippy, right? So if I wanted to take your settings and make it more like mine, right? The first thing that I would do for me, okay, and this is just for me, right? I'm going to turn aim assist completely off. Okay, and I'm going to turn steadying completely off, and I'm going to see how much different it feels. That's the first thing that I would do for me. So let's turn that off, and then turn steadying off, and then turn it back on. There we go. Okay, so now that I've got both of those off, it already automatically just feels cleaner to me. Just as soon as I touch it, it feels like my movement. Yeah, see? My movement feels so much cleaner now that I can actually hit these edits. Okay, if this is not proof that those things interact, I don't know what is. Because now my builds and my edits feel much cleaner that I turned steadying down to 0. That's crazy, man. How much night and day difference that is. Yeah. So, but just turning those two things off by itself, okay, it already improved my movement. So if you want to try that, Junior Cortez, that would be my first suggestion, is turn those two things completely to 0 and watch how crazy good your movement gets. Wow, bro. Did you see how I hit those headshots like that? That's crazy. Wow, man. Okay. Let's try to hit a hunting rifle shot. Oh, I almost did it. Okay, so the second thing that I would do for me, is I'm going to change my stick edits. My stick edits feel too fast, and so do my builds. So I'm going to go to 1.7 and 1.8, which is where I normally rock it. And let's see how well I can control it. So basically what I'm doing right now, Junior Cortez, is I'm taking away the easiest parts to control my movement better before I change anything major, right? So right now, I need to change the gyro builds and edits too. So I'm going to go 1.8, 1.8. Actually, no. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go 2, 22. No, let's go 1.9, 20. No. Let's go 0.8, 20. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's... So, this right here by itself is pretty much almost playable for me. It's just a little faster than I normally would like it. Yeah, no, I like it fast too. This is just a little too wiggly for me. But I can use that to my advantage and help me to stop it when I use the gyro modifier button. I could stop it on a dime. So if you've never used the gyro modifier button before, it'll help you to control it. Because you can stop the gyro. You see how I can do this? This is using the gyro modifier button, okay? And when you have it set to disable gyro, you can do some really crazy hard stops, okay? And then if you use the stick on top of that, then when you stop it, you can still keep moving with the stick, right? So it gives you a way to extra control everything. So these are some things that without really changing anything on your settings, you can instantly improve your control. Ah, okay. So, let's see. So now, let me try adjusting it some more so that I can make it more like what I want to feel out of it. So now, let's put just 0.1 dead zone on that. That's going to remove a little bit of the shakiness. Okay, so my ability to make a flick right there was increased by just going 0.1 on the dead zone. So the next thing that I would change... No, let's leave that alone. We're going to leave that at 2. And then let's go 0 tightening. Okay, so it needs just a little bit of boost. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of boost to it. See, and that's the other thing, too, is that you're on exponential, which is kind of an interesting thing because I haven't really played gyro that much on exponential. So, let's turn this to 50. Yeah, that already rounded out my building and my editing a lot just by going 1% and 50 on the blade tab. Okay. So it's just a little bit. Here, let's get this ironed out. I'm to turn the dampening down to 0. That'll probably take care of a lot of that. Oh my gosh, that was almost crazy, bro. That was almost crazy. All right, so let's take that and go 01. Wow, do you see how much difference it makes when you just know exactly what you're trying to adjust? It's crazy. Okay, I'm about to go into a match with your settings modified for my hands, right? Because it's the basic feel of what you've got going on, but I just tweaked a couple things to make it feel smoother for me. But the overall major things that you've got working for you here are still here. You've got 1.7 base sensitivity. You've got the standard acceleration of medium ×2. And you've got a couple of filters on. That's basically the majority of your gyro movement that you've got. Your stick settings are almost like mine. It's just I have more boost on than you do because you don't use any boost. So this is relatively almost the same. Okay. So I think what I need is just a little bit more boost. I'm going to turn this up to 70. I'm going to go 2 and 2. Yeah, that feels even more controllable right there. Okay, I need it to be a little bit quicker on the ramp time. So let's split the difference and go 60. Okay, so that was almost right. Let's go 59. Actually, let's try it. Let's try it one more time like that. That was almost really good. Oh, wow. Bro. That is kind of an interesting thing that I'm discovering here with it being on exponential is that I can just glue it to somebody's face. That was crazy. Okay, so let's keep it like this and let's figure out how to get my builds and edits tweaked right. Let's go 1.8, 1.8. Yeah, man, for sure. I want to see that stuff, bro. See? That's good, man. I'd love to see that. Okay, so let's go 10. There we go. That's probably... Oh, that's much cleaner. Let's see. Let's go 12. No. Let's go 6. Okay, so no, it's got to be somewhere. Let's try 16. Let's try 16. Okay. Yes, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm trying to morph it to do what how I would use it. And it's almost perfect, man. You see, I'm able to control it like that. That's crazy. All right, so let's go 14. No. Let's go 8. Okay. No, it needs to be, let's try something more drastic. Let's go 40. Okay, 40 is a sweet spot usually, so yeah, okay. That's almost good. Okay, so maybe we should go 36. There we go. So I can, basically what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the ability to drag it right after my stick so that I can bump it if I need to bump it. So the fast on the stick part of it is not. So the way that I use it is I use it like I'm playing on sticks. So the build part I keep fast, but then the edits part I go slow because it gives me more control over my edits. So because it feels like I'm using aim assist on my edits when I have it set this way. So my edits are just real tight. See? And so I've got the speed on the builds if I need it, but then my edits are just not going to get away from me. Because what can happen on Gyro is if you have your edits too fast and you try to line up the shot, your shot will get away from you because your edit's too fast. So I try to slow it down just enough on the Gyro to make it controllable. Okay, let's go 50. Okay, this is better right here. 50 is more controllable because I can bump it. No. Thought it was. Let's go 60. Okay, so it's somewhere probably between 50 and 60. So let's go 52. No, that's not it. All right, let's go 48. I'm about to hop into a match with these settings here. I'm just trying to get this worked out so I can get my builds and edits cleaner. Okay, that feels pretty good. Because I want to be able to hit every weird angle without even trying. Okay, let's try this in a match. Let's try this in a match. See, there's so many different ways to do this, right? And to be able to understand like what you're doing and then try to incorporate it into something else, you know, the only way that people are going to understand how to do this is if somebody can translate what's happening and go, okay, yeah, this is what's happening here. If you do this, you do this, you do this, you can get all the movement you want, you know? So hopefully we can do something really good here with this. What I want to change about it here, let's go 151. So if you change, I don't know if you are using your gyro modifier button, but if you change this button hold time, it'll change how your movement gets chopped up, even though you have disabled gyro on. So you'll see when I spam that button, it'll chop my movement up and stop the gyro in different places. Oh, I understand what you're saying now. I missed what you were talking about on that video. I'm watching your video now. Sorry, homie. That's really good movement, man. I like how you spin that. That's really clean, bro. You see, now when I spam this button, see, watch. That's at 151, okay? Let me turn it to 2. It's different. I can't track it as easy at 2. But when I put it to 151, I can just chop the movement up so clean. So we're about to do some crazy stuff here with Junior Cortez's settings. Modified to fit my hands. Bro, 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of gyro. Incredible. We're going over the top tonight with Junior Cortez's settings. Wow. Good stuff, man. Oh, dang it. I almost got him on the flip right there. That was crazy, man. See, this is also kind of showing me a different way to do this that I haven't considered. So this is good. I like that you brought this to my attention. It's just a different style of gyro. It's like ice cream, bro. It's just different flavors. That's what this is. Okay, let's get more heals. See, most of this is because it's exponential right now, so it's got a really tight first initial movement, and then everything else is loose, right? So once I get it on somebody's face, it's like it doesn't want to let go. So that's kind of an interesting way to do this that I haven't really previously considered. Because I've been pretty much on linear this whole time. And I tried exponential a few times, but not like this. This is the first time that I've set exponential up this way to be used with gyro. So this is an interesting concept right here. Come on, get it. Oh, okay. I couldn't get the right movement out of that. So what I need to do to fix that, I need to add some boost. I'm going to add some boost to the ADS, and that'll fix that. So like if you're ever getting stuck when you're trying to ADS and you can't get the little bit of movement, that you need left, you can fudge it with your boost. Okay. So the way that you start it off is you put it to 0.5 so it's in the middle, and then you turn the boost up 1% at a time till it feels right. If you want it to be thinner, drop it. If you want it to be thicker, raise it. That's how you can figure out what you want your boost to be, especially when you're using it with gyro. Because I should have been able to get that guy, but it needed a little bit more movement out of it. Okay, it needs more, and I still need more boost. I need more boost. Okay, so let's get somewhere where I can get some more boost on this. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's more sticky. I need to have it more loose so that I can get the tracking that I want out of it. It helps me to track. Okay, so let's go 3, 4. Okay, that was much better. What? Bro, I don't know why I did that. That was not a good play. All right, so let's try to actually win this match with Junior Cortez's settings here. All right, let's clutch. Oh, dang it. Okay. Bro. All right, let's go again. Now that I kind of understand how to move it better, this next match should go better. Bro, I just stood there way too long trying to get that. Why did that part go away? There it is. All right, come on. Let's cue it up. Let's do it. I want to get a win with Junior Cortez's settings. That'd be so much fun. There we go. See, it listened to me. It listened to me, man. Oh, I know what I'm going to do too. I need to change my left stick dead zone. That's what's throwing me off too. So let's go 54. I'll keep this at 5. but my left stick dead zone at 54 is going to feel better. Because it also, see, when you adjust the percentage on your left stick dead zone, it changes the angle at which you can hit your shots. I know it's weird, but it does. Because your movement is starting at a different point. Just by that fraction of a second, it changes like the angle of how you come into your shots and your edits. So like me hitting these, see, oh wow. See, I can just kind of wiggle that. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let me see if I can work this out here real quick. Let's go 46. Okay, that's almost what I want here. Let's go 59. Okay, let's go 58. Okay, that's better. Okay, so, okay, I see. I can just kind of walk into the shot. Let's go 44. No, 46 felt better. Just keep it at 46. It's more controllable there. Okay. So we'll start with that. Oh my god, man. I thought I was going to nail him. I was not expecting him to do that shotgun shot right there. Okay. Alright, let's get some loot. What the heck? Felt like there was a bug in between my eye and my glasses for a second. Yeah, more controllable. More controllable. Okay, now I'm getting the feel for how I want to move this like this. So let's start trying to get some crazy clips now. No fear, man. Oh, pfft. I didn't realize it was that far down. I almost got that flick. Okay, back left corner. Straight to the supply drop, just like it was meant to be. Just like it's meant to be. Just like it was meant to be. Look at that. Bro, 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of Gyro. Incredible movement, man. You see, I told you it just took me a second to kind of get the feel for how to use this. Oh, come on, bro. That's the power of Gyro. Incredible. What a clutch. What a clutch. What a clutch. That's the power of Gyro, bro. Incredible. Incredible. I need to be a little more limber with the way this is set up here. Don't shoot me. Oh, dang it. That's what I get for trying to be sneaky, bro. What in the world, man? I should have just stayed in my position and tried to get a tag. I got too greedy. I got too greedy. No, bro, it just all fell apart. Okay, let's go again. Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. Let's go. Okay. So this one should be even better because I have a better feel for how to use it. So this is my third match using a variation of Junior Cortez's settings, okay? And this is a very interesting concept that I haven't really even... This is the first time I've ever played it set up like this before. So the thing that I like about it is that it's really tight on the stick when it comes to making a decision on where you want to point. It's just like a magnet. The thing that I don't like about it is it's really flippy, which has its pluses and minuses. So I get more confused when it's like really flippy like this. Oh, I almost got that, man. I almost got that. If I could have just raised it up to his head, it would have been over. So those are things like that. That's the kind of movement that I'm trying to chase, is the ability to just, on a whim, move it to such a small, tiny spot very quickly. Because that's the hardest thing to do with this in this game, is to just get a consistent, like, from here to here, every single time in a split second, go right to their face. Just to move it at a weird angle, and you're like, boom. To hit that shot and know the right speeds, that's the hardest part about doing all of this, is getting the tiny movements to go exactly like you want. The big movements are easy to get. It's the tiny ones that kill you if you don't set it up right. Yep, we'll find out here in just a second if I can control it. Can I control it? Is it his destiny to control Junior Cortez's settings? What? 5 fall damage? Come on. It's not even worth giving me 5. Oh, I know what to do next. I know what to do next. Here's what's gonna change how this goes a lot. I need to change the scoped and the ADS. So let's go. Let's go 90 and 90 for right now until we can figure out what to do. See, that was an advantage of the flip right there, right? Oh. And that's the disadvantage, is that I got confused at how I was flipping it, right? So let's try this again. See if I can get it right. Bro. What the heck, man? That was just crazy. That was crazy. Okay. So I think I want to chop my movement up just a little quicker. So let's go. One, 3, 9. And Let's go with 0.9 dead zone. Oh, come on, man. Bro. Okay, let's go again. Let's go again. Interesting concepts. That one was the best. Tron Guitar was the best. All right, so this one will be the last match of the night. Then I go to bed. Let's see if I can get a win here. Let's see if I can get a win here. Yo, we hit 1141. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Rex.exe. Look at you go. Exactly. That's that's what's so cool about this is that you can get ideas from other people and go, okay, I can use a little piece of this in what I'm doing, you see? As a matter of fact, here, let me do this. I think this is what's going to be the glue here. Let me turn trackball on this. And let me just use a standard timing that I normally use is 165 and 6.5. That's going to change all of it right there for me. Because, like, regardless of what your settings are, if you get the right timings on your trackball decay and your gyro button hold time, you can make almost any settings work because you're able to just stop and let it drift, you see? And so you're able to just kind of, like, time your shots better. Even if it's too fast or too slow, you can speed it up or slow it down depending on how you spam that button. Oh, I hit that shot, man. If I would have just stayed where I was at. Okay. I might go again. Let's just see how this goes here. But see, you're giving me different ideas here on how to achieve insta-point. Because that's my goal right now, is I want to get this vision of pointing instantly and continuously tracking and then being able to fast flip all together and still be accurate. Because then you can unlock really crazy clips with that kind of movement. Okay, we need shield. Oh, perfect. So you just stay with... Oh my god! I still hit that shot. Okay. I'm going to go again if I die right away because we're onto something here. Now that I got trackball on this, that was a really easy drift to his face. That was crazy, man. Yeah, see now... Bro, you may have just kind of changed the way that I want to think about this. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but this is kind of an interesting way to do it. Because now I can control it better with the trackball on. Okay, let's just focus on pointing as fast as we can make it go. Let's go. See, because now when I drift snap, it's like it feels like even more like a magnet because I'm on exponential too. That's what's the most crazy about this. Okay, let's go one more time. One more time, and then I'll try to play more careful. Because sometimes when I play and I'm trying to figure stuff out, I have to push it to the max to be able to understand what I can't get away with. So you got to play like two extremes to understand, oh, okay, I can go here, but I can't go there. Yeah. This one's going to be better. Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. That's not the right drift snap timing. Okay, let's go 10. Let's go 110. Let's go like this. Okay, that's... Bro, this is going to be crazy. Because when I spam that button on exponential, it's like it's just meant to be. That's crazy. Crazy good. I'm able to track that pretty quickly too. Okay, so if I just stop, I'm going to try to think of my movement in a bunch of different stops. Let's go. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy match. Let's go. Man. You ruined my kill. Oh, if I would have ran out of the way. I almost had that, bro. Okay. Slurps. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I screwed myself. I screwed myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was a result of my trackball not being quite like I want it to be. I couldn't line that up in that critical moment because of that. So that's a good indicator. I need to change that. Let's go 9.9. All right, I'm gonna go again. I'm onto something here. I can't stop. All right, let's go. All right, last match for real. Then I have to go to bed. But it's Junior Cortez's fault. He got me mixed up in some business here. I gotta tend to this business here. I must tend to this business and understand it. Okay. See, that's bad. I'm gonna split it. I'm gonna take Y off. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go 10. Yeah. Okay, so now I can kind of just sweep it back and forth and not worry about it drifting up. Okay. Let's try it like that. Yep, let's see. Let's see if I can do it, bro. Let's see if I can do it. Back left corner. That's all I gotta do. Back left corner. Oh! I said back left corner and then I just stayed in the open. You gotta put a piece up and just be in the back left corner. That's it. don't have any mats, man. Oh, I shouldn't have ran into that space, bro. Okay. Okay, let's change one more thing here. Are you kidding me? Bro, I got so lucky with that. I should have died right there. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it needs some smoothing to it. I can't do it with 0. Let's go 4.5. That guy's so mad right now. It's like, I shouldn't have died to that guy, man. He's so bad. Oh, bro, I almost died to that guy. Oh, bro. Oh, well, I gotta go to bed. But thank you, Junior Cortez, for the interesting exercise that I just did, because now you've got me kind of thinking about a different way to approach this that's kind of blending what you're doing with what I'm doing. So, but anyways, thank you so much. Love you guys. Have a good night.